Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning market webcast. Okay, daily chart first. So you see the purple line there, 200-day exponential on the continuation chart. This little spike high yesterday, or I'm sorry, 2 days ago, was a test of all those 200s. Whether you're following the simple, the exponential, front month, continuation, it was a test of all that. It held as resistance. Yesterday was about testing the daily mid-band. At that time, it was up and around 42, 43. That held as resistance. Now you're in a battle in the 35 area. That's where the mid-band is today. And that's because it's a moving average, the 20-day moving average. And as these prices fall off, so this price here dropped off. So now this one becomes a dominant price, and that's why you're going to see this moving average continue to drop precipitously every day. And it's going to be the bear's job to try to stay underneath it and produce a lower low. So you have things that are acting as support. You have the round number 2700. You have the 9-day, which is the blue line. You have things that are trying to be resistance. 200-day, daily mid-band, monthly pivot, things of that nature. So we're in a battle. And I got to tell you, with the midterms being tonight, there's really not a lot of motivation, I think, to make any great big decisions today about the market. Why? When we'll figure out what the deal is tonight and we head into tomorrow. So, look, today could be choppy, it could be whippy, it could be narrow. We saw a little bit of that yesterday. What it was able to do yesterday was give us a really nice short off the open, then a really nice long from 24. So we ended up doing about 20 handles on the day. It was a very solid day, but you had to be opportunistic in the moment. You had to be opportunistic in the moment and take advantage. If you didn't, then if you missed those opportunities, what was left for you was a lot of chop. Okay? We only took 7 trades all day in the room. So... and my thought is that'll be about the same today, unless this doesn't go the way I think it's going to go and we get much more volatility than I anticipate. But if it doesn't want to move, if it just wants to fight over the daily mid-band all day, we'll make our handles and then we'll back away. We'll wait for tonight. Unknowns become known, and the volatility should come back nicely one way or the other. All right, hourly chart. You can see the new weekly pivot there. It hasn't been challenged yet. Monthly pivot continues to hold this sucker in. This was daily mid-band resistance yesterday. Now the daily mid-band and the hourly mid-band are pretty much linked up, but you can see that we're getting into a compression phase, right? We flattened out here. We moved up a little bit, but right back to the mid-band. Now we're hanging around daily pivot. You can see the Bollinger Bands on the hourly chart tighten up. So we're into a little bit of a compression phase. Compression expansion. Now, this gets back to what I was saying a couple of minutes ago. Would you expand before we know the results of tonight, or would you expand when we find out the results from tonight? I think we expand after. Not my first picnic, but that's, or when at some point it's going to become obvious what's going to happen, and you expand off of that. So I think we're compressing and waiting to see what the results of today are going to be. I don't get political in my room. I only get political to the extent that we discuss the impact on the tape itself. That's where chat rooms, in my opinion, lose their way. You got everybody lobbing stuff over the wall, and that doesn't happen in my room. But it's election day, so I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it again in 2 years. So we're compressing. There'll be expansion. The natural catalyst for that expansion is the election results tonight. Okay, so don't overtrade. Don't chop yourself up. Don't put yourself where you're in a mental position where you can't. You're just not in a frame of mind to want to trade because you're so tired from the 38 trades that you took for 3 handles all day long because all it wanted to do was chop. So. Let's see what it does. We'll trade it accordingly, and then we'll get into tonight when tonight comes. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. We'll be out with some stuff on social. Take care, trade them well. I'll talk to you then. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade 'em well.